Okay, hello everybody. Happy Friday. It's time for another installment of Paper Airplane Making with Mr. DC. This week, I was going to save this one for the end, but I wanted to give this one to you now. This airplane is one that's kind of special to me because this is a plane that my grandpa used to make with me when I was a kid, and he really is the one who gave me my joy for paper airplanes. And so I call this, I don't know what it's called, but I call it the Grandpa Special. And the thing I like about it is you can take this airplane and you can turn it into any kind you want. If you want it to be a straight glider, it can be a straight glider. If you want it to do loop-de-loops, you can do that. And so at the end, I'm going to show you how to make this one airplane do anything you want. Okay? So the great thing about this one is all you need is a piece of paper. If you want to add scissors and cut a tail out at the end, you can. You don't have to. It's all up to you. Okay, so start off with a regular piece of paper. I'm just using a paper that's already been used, and you just fold from one corner across to make a big triangle at the top. Like so. And then you're just going to open it up, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side, and it's going to make a big X at the top of the paper. Like so. So now you've got this X, and here's kind of the trickiest part, I think, of the whole airplane. These two triangles on the sides are going to fold in to each other, and this triangle at the top is going to end up down here. So it's a little tricky, but you have to do these two folds at the same time. And you can see how it's kind of making this kind of like X shape, and it takes a little bit of practice, and you probably won't get it perfect the first time, but it folds down. So again, it's just opening it, and then it's kind of folding on itself to make this triangle at the top. And you know you've done it right if you've got a perfect triangle at the top, and then there's these little flaps that are just kind of dangling right now. Okay, so you can see, and it makes kind of like an X shape on the inside. So here's how it looks. The next part is you take these two folds and you fold them up to the top like that. So I'll do that right now. So as you can see, there's one side done. I just folded the bottom of the triangle up to the top. I'm doing the same thing on the other side, and it forms this little diamond shape. Okay, and now you've got this diamond here, and now you just fold this diamond in half so that the top goes to the bottom, like so. Okay, and there you go. So now we've got the basic. Then all you do is you fold this on itself, and this forms the shape that you can then make the wings with. Now, this is pretty cool because, like I said, once you get to this step, then you can decide if you want your airplane to be a nice floating glider or if you want it to be one that does super cool tricks. So I've actually made a couple already that are all ready to go. I prepared 3 of them. So basically, if you want your airplane to be kind of a straight floater that doesn't do anything crazy, just fold the wing flat or parallel to the bottom of the airplane, and then that'll make it go basically pretty flat. So so check it out. Are you guys playing with the hose? Mm-hmm. Okay, try not to get too wet, okay?
Okay.
All right, and then check it out. So this one, like I said, it has the wing is kind of very parallel to the ground, and it's going to be pretty flat. And then that means it will fly flat. You can also make it so the wing is at an angle from the point of the airplane going back to the back of the wing. And if you fold it at an angle, that will help the airplane, its nose, go up, and then it'll start doing some loops.
I like that.
Yeah, it'll be pretty cool. So if you do that.
Oh.
So now I've got the same airplane, but this time the wing is tilted so that it will do some loops. So this one will do loops. Let's check it out. Oh, well, it didn't, but anyways. And this one will fly a little straighter. And that's how you make the Grandpa Special. If you want to get really creative, you can then, at this point, take your scissors and you can cut a little tail out. And this is what I like doing with all mine, or some of them sometimes. I can cut a little tail first, and you can get them as cool as you want. And then, if you don't like it, just make a new one. And then you can basically, there's a bumblebee on the ground. Well, don't step on it. And here we have a airplane with a tail, just like that. And then if you want to, and like I said, there's all sorts of cool ways to customize this plane. So you can fold up little fins on the side. See that? And each time you do something, it's going to affect your plane differently. So you can kind of choose how you want to do it. So there's so many different ways to make this airplane that I call the Grandpa Special.
Dad.
Have a great day. Enjoy your flying. Bye, everyone.